So I got 4 different types of 223 ammo here. Recently I did a video with the super performance varmint stuff out of my SigM400, and it's pricey ammo. It's $23.99, so you would expect it to do well, and it did. I also have a $10 to $12 box of Winchester white box. Those prices are here in Canada. Some pretty partisan, and some $7.99 value MFS. I'm also going to make up 2 loads my own. We've got the VMAX 55 grain bullet here, and then I've got some old Hornady 75 grain boat tail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make up 20 rounds of each of these, and then we're going to run them all 6 types of ammunition with the SIG, and we're going to see how they do. Run for about just over 50 cents a round. You know, you're getting a little bit more expensive. You know, well over $1 a round for these ones. And these ones, the value ammunition, I mean, it's $8 for a box of ammo plus tax. So, you know, what's best, and obviously, you know, is determined by what you do. But I just thought I would throw together a video, and then we'll talk about the value of reloading 223. Because a lot of people don't find it very valuable. I mean, it does take time, and it takes a lot of resources. You have to have a lot of stuff at hand. You have to have powder, primers, brass, etc. Not to mention the equipment. And obviously it just depends on how much you want to put into your hobby. So here I'm making my last 223 with the 55 grain VMAX. So I've got 15 of these loaded up. And now I'm going to make some 75 grain and see how they work. So I just threw the scope on very quickly, and so it seems to be shooting high and to the left. I was aiming dead center, so what I'll do is I'll patch that up and run a more careful group. As you can see, if I get rid of one flyer, I'm probably shooting about just under 2 inches. And that's with Winchester white box. That is 100 yards though. Well, I don't think I did Winchester any favors in that group, but let's go down and find out. I think that's the shooting. Like I said, I don't think I did Winchester any favors with that last group. I remember pulling one over, so if I just took that one off, well, it's still just over 2 inches. Alright, we're going to switch things up, and I'm going to shoot 5 reloads. I did with, I think they're VMAX bullets, 55 grain. Being pushed by some Varget, I'd have to look up the grain count in my logbook at home. So we'll shoot those at the higher target, and then we'll shoot the 75 grain boat tails at the lower one. I don't think I did my reloads any favors either. Oh, all right, we'll go have a look. So there's the group from the VMAX reloads, and it works okay. Again, I think I'm probably the limiting factor in this one today. And if you drop the weakest shot off of that, well, we'll measure it out, but it'll be just over an inch. I'm going to drop down here and then take a quick picture. Here's the 75 grain boat tails. They patterned pretty good. I got 3 inside a 1 inch square, and then I had 2 that flipped out a little bit, so I think there's a lot of potential for that load. Alright, so I'll just show you the MFS pattern. It's actually better than I thought it was going to be. I had one flyer off to the bottom, and then the rest within about a 2 inch group. So that's actually much better than I thought it was going to be. I'm pleased with the boat tail ammunition, the 75 grain stuff. It really shoots well out of this rifle. That's 5 rounds here. I pulled that one up, and that was the first shot actually. And I didn't chase it and try to group around it. I just went back to the center and fired those. So that's under an inch, the best 4. So the SIG's 1 7 twist really likes the heavier bullet. Alright, we're running short of daylight, so I'm just going to get a few more rounds off. I'm going to shoot another 5 of the cheaper steel cased ammunition, and then I'd like to get 5 off with the varmint ammo from Hornady. So this is the Hornady group. It's okay. Drop the worst off of that. Just make it shooter air with 4, and you see a pretty decent group for an AR at 100 yards. So I just wanted to sum up some of the ammo results here. The MFS ammunition it's okay. It did better than I thought. It's probably a 2.5 inch ammo. Hand-loaded VMAXs did very well. The Winchester white box shot about 2 inches, and it probably could shoot a little bit better. I think I was doing it a bit of a disservice today. Alright, so the AR really is the star of the show though. She shot really good. The 1 7 twist really liked the heavier 75 grain bullets. They shot quite well. Just made sure that the overall length was enough to fit in a magazine with a little bit of room to spare. The AR optics, it's got a drop zone reticle. It's not the throwdown one, but it works really good. It's a good 100-yard scope. I suspect it'll work really good at 200. Next week I hope to get this out to 300.